Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. So I'm up to 4-1 with my Warlock deck here in the arena. Let's see if I strike out or if I can get another win or two. If you play ranked games, you will get a medal that shows off your skill. Not sure I care about a medal that shows off my skill. Also, I don't have enough cards for ranked yet. Oh, I wasn't too far from getting the world-class Paste Eater.
Gul'dan versus Raw.
A Shaman.
Your soul shall be mine.
So Shaman can get pretty good card advantage if he's lucky with the totems. And unlike me, he doesn't lose a whole bunch of life for it. I don't think I'm going to take the Corruption. I think I'm going to wait for that late game. Late game being able to kill a big fatty and not paying too much is pretty good. Early, I don't know about that. Alright, well this is going to be interesting, and I'm going second, so I've got the coin. I could actually just coin out the Succubus. Losing a card at random, pretty hurtful, but I'd have a 4-3 on my first turn. Let's see what he does. He does nothing. Well, I don't think I can resist the temptation. I mean, this is kind of what the Succubus was designed for, right? At least if he has, like, yeah, okay, that's not bad. I don't know the exacts. I don't have all the cards that they have for the removal cards from the Shaman memorized, but if he used the 3 damage one that's cheap, the Overload would pretty much take out his ability to cast anything for 2 turns. He got a Healing Totem. As much as that screwed me another game, I think I'm going to leave it alive. I'm going to just hit him for 4 and draw a card. So now, since I couldn't have done anything on that turn anyway, this Succubus actually just cost me 2 life. And Overload too, I guess, but whatever. Yeah, that guy is going to have to die. It's kind of not optional. Knife Juggler, where were you last turn? You're awesome. Now I'm sad, because I could have cast him last turn. I can cast a Flesh-Eating Ghoul, and then when I kill this guy, he'll get bigger. That seems like a plan.
As the master wishes.
Oh. So, I have had a variety of other stuff to cast, but I think I'm making the obvious plays so far. That's unfortunate. Come on, coin flip. Woohoo!
That was a mistake.
I don't think it was a mistake, but it was bad luck for you. Okay, so later I might be able to cast a Knife Juggler and the Tauren Warrior in the same turn. I can't do that right now, so I think I'll just cast the Chillwind Yeti and hit him. I could Drain Life his Healing Totem, but again, it's got nothing to heal right now. It's kind of not that big a problem yet. Even though it'll probably screw me later if the past is any indication. And he can't do as much this turn because of his Overload. I think Shamans are a little bit tricky to play because of that. Some of the Overload cards are not very good, but the tough part is some of them are good, and that makes it hard to know what to do. Alright. So I could play a Knife Juggler and Drain Life, or a Knife Juggler and Tauren Warrior. Which seems like the obviously better play. I could blow up his totems. The spell damage could screw me, but honestly, I can do 8 damage to him and put him in a really bad place. I am sort of wondering, though, maybe I shouldn't put all my good creatures out. Because he might have more AoE. On the other hand, I gotta press him to make sure I'm winning. Yeah. I'm going to... That's a tough one. I don't want to play the Knife Juggler and then not play a creature. I'm going to... It's probably stupid, but I'm going to Drain Life his Spell Damage Totem. I could use the life a little bit. And then... I'm just going to draw a card. Probably dumb, but I'm giving him more chance to survive, sort of, but I'm also denying him the ability to AoE things. Okay. An overload of 3. Well, that's gonna take a lot of army to dispense with. My 2 guys can obviously kill him, and neither of them can survive. If I could do 3 damage, then I could take it out with the flesh-eating ghoul. Still have 1 drain life, but that only does 2, unless I got any spell damage, so... I'm gonna cast a Knife Juggler.
Put this apple on your head.
I'm gonna see if I get extremely lucky with the Knife Juggler's 1 damage. Get this. That is bullshit. But it's bullshit in my favor, so I shall not complain. Put it this way. I planned for the randomness. I was like, I'm going to see if the randomness works out. If not, I'll do something else. So, I don't think I was gambling too much on that coin flip, because I still could have played the Tauren Warrior, and it wouldn't have been the end of the world, but my life is sure better because of that. Another spell damage totem. He's got a weapon so he can start killing my stuff, but he can't afford to take too much damage from it. I still have a Knife Juggler out. Awesome! Actually, I can just kill him, can't I? Can I? Yeah, because I've got 8 plus Dark Iron. Okay. Proposal accepted. Sure, send the little guy. Little guy did the job. That was a pretty short game. Of course it was a short game. I coined out a succubus and he couldn't get rid of it for a while. Stupid coin. A new quest to deal 100 damage to enemy heroes. Okay. Your proposal is acceptable. Let's see who I get next. 5 in 1. Searching. 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 The arena lets you build a deck from random cards. You can also win prizes. I'm in the arena. I almost got a rouged up rogue.
Gul'dan versus Anduin.
But instead I got a worthy opponent, who can probably spell better than the rouged up rogue.
Soul shall be mine.
I'm going first, so now it's on. I guess I'll keep my 2-cost cards. Yeah, okay. I'm not a huge fan of the Blood Imp, but, you know, it's okay. I can play it first turn and it probably won't die for a while. That I will not play first turn, but it'll be handy later on. Now, how will my opponent abuse me with his coin? That is such a weird card. It does make your deck small. Well, no, that's why it's weird. If it was just draw a card, it would make your deck smaller. But it's not. It's copying one of my cards. So really, what it's doing is, it's revealing one card in my hand without losing a card. Which is strange. I can play the Direwolf and hit him for 2. That seems like the best plan right now. Not very strong, but eh. If he was a mage, I would play differently because he could start blowing stuff up. But since he can't, or at least he has to spend effort to do so, I might as well try and get a little edge. Okay. He spent his whole turn killing one of my guys, and I still have stuff out. So I could Demon Fire and make this a 3/3. I think I'm better off putting out the Loot Hoarder. It puts this. It doesn't hit him right away like this does, but this is removal. Between this and the Archer, it's not so bad. I could also try and draw a card, which would be nice, but I gotta put this guy out. He'll still draw me a card. So This guy's gonna have a lot of fatness if he hasn't played anything yet. We coin out what? What 4 costs? Well, that'll stomp my little puny guys pretty good. 4 mana. I could Demon Fire my Blood Imp and trade both my guys. That doesn't sound optimal. If I cast the Elven Archer, that reduces him to 4 toughness.
So many possibilities.
What I gotta do is use the Elven Archer and the Demon Fire to knock him down by 3, and then trade the Loot Hoarder, draw a card. I think that's the best I can do. I mean, it's crazy that I'm running around with the Blood Imp and he's like my method of doing damage right now. Not very fast, but now you do what you gotta.
Hey, get that! Ah! Sure, send the little guy.
He's got a lot more cards than me now, and I'm only ahead by 4 damage, which he can heal. Alright.
Embrace the void.
Soul Priest, now he's going to start terminating my guys, but not this second, because he did just cast her. Azure Drake, you draw me a card. And then next turn I could play the Chillwind Yeti and draw a card. I mean, you can start killing stuff with his Soul Priest, but Azure Drake is not quite so easy to terminate.
I'll give it a shot. Sure, send the little guy.
So he's going to get huge card advantage now. Got more cards already. He can start blowing up my guys. That's going to take a Drake to get rid of. I can do that. So Tauren Warrior would give me taunt. It would let me control things a bit. But I do need to kill this guy. I could kill him with the Argent Commander, who would survive just fine. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I should do, isn't it? Given the choices. Because then, I can kill the Shadow Priest and survive. Okay.
To no friend.
Always helps to look at the cards in your hand.
I'll give it a shot.
No direct damage for you. Azure Drake, very fragile right now. This guy is so good. He's a decent size for the price. Not like spectacular, but he's pretty good. Plus the spell damage, and he draws a card. Unlike the cheaper draw card guys who are not very good, he's very good. Like, their drawing a card is good, but I mean the actual guy that you get from the engineer or the gnome or the bigger gnome are not very good. Whereas getting a 4/4 and drawing a card is pretty awesome. It only costs 1 more than the 2/4 gnome. So I gotta kill him before I can kill him. Yeah, okay. So if I drain life this guy, because I can kill him and only take 1 damage. Seems like a plan. And then I can still play a Chillwind Yeti. And continue my trend of hitting for 1 whole damage every turn. Chillwind is good. Is too big to Shadow Word Pain, too small to Shadow Word Death. Or Kill, or whatever that is. Power Word, that's what I meant. So that is a fat Twilight Drake. Many hit points has he. Could take him out with these 2 guys. I would not have much Yeti left. If I draw a card, I can still cast the Archmage or both of these guys. So that's my best play right now. So I can Geomancer, drain life him for 3, and then just trade this guy. Sold.
No, take cancel.
I don't get the healing, because my opponent's not damaging me, but of all the reasons to get gypped out of something, the fact that my opponent has not hurt me at all seems like a fair one. He's still got a bunch of cards. They're probably high-cost, powerful cards. Okay. So I can try and feed the flesh-eating ghoul and still cast the Archmage. Or I could play a guy with Taunt. That would be nice. This guy's a problem.
I wonder.
I could ignore him and just try and beat the pulp out of this guy. Because this is 7, 8 damage. He'd be down to 11. He can heal himself in various ways. Yeah, that's what I said. If I put out that the Tauren Warrior has Taunt, I mean, he'll just be crushed, but I would have a lot of stuff out there. Actually, maybe I'll trade, get rid of the wolf, because that'll make it harder for him to kill the Tauren Warrior. Okay. I doubt the priest has any easy way to just give damage to this guy, so he'll probably have to attack, and then it'll be a lot easier. Well, it would be a lot easier to take him out, except the priest will just heal him, in which case it won't. Taunt. And yeah, getting rid of the wolf means that he doesn't kill the Tauren Warrior automatically, in which case I would get my taunt, my enrage, I mean, and then I would beat the pulp out of him, because he only has 14 health left. He's very close. What you got? No, I really have no idea. I think if you have the power word to kill him, that would be a much easier choice. Oh. That cost him a lot of mana, but it is pretty obnoxious. Give you that. So either one of these guys can kill that, but then how do I get rid of Buddy here? Well, I'm going to draw a card and see if some solution arises. Thank you, cards. Thank you for being cheap and easy to draw as a Warlock. Yeah, Warlocks are just amazing, you know. Turns out, very good. A lot of things are going to die this turn, so I'm going to play Flesh-Eating Ghoul. And Dark Iron Dwarf. Dark Iron my Chillwind Yeti. You can terminate that guy. Nightcrawler. And you kill that. And now the priest needs to do some serious AoE. Do they have an AoE bigger than Holy Nova? I'm not sure they do. He could probably play 2 Holy Novas.
Your magic shall not save him.
Aw, you made him small. Spellbreaker's so good. You were very annoying, but you don't have taunt. So this guy's in a precarious position, especially with my raid leader. 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. I can knock him down to, like, 1.
I wonder.
Unless I draw something useful. If I cast my priest, it's just going to be wasted, because I've only taken 2 damage. I've taken about 6 damage total this game, I think. All of which self-inflicted. Yeah, okay. He's less in death range now, but... Huh. I'm going to draw myself a card. Meh. So, I mostly just want to beat him down a lot.
Handle it!
I can't cast the priestess now, but... Do I want to destroy any of his creatures at all? I don't think so. I think I just want to keep killing his, but...
Don't blink.
And I think I'm going to save the Succubus in case something random happens. It'd be nice to play her and not lose a card, frankly. I don't want to lose the Priestess just for that. At this stage, I'm not behind. I'm going to... Just to be annoying, like, he's going to trade this guy for the Dark Iron Dwarf. Just to be annoying, I'm going to Corruption his Northshire Priest. That is almost certainly a stupid play, but... I don't know. I want her dead. He has one turn to use her, and then that's it. Because otherwise I don't think she was going to trade for one of my guys. She was going to stick around and give him some potential to... I don't know. Mostly that was pointless, but I'm going to lose a card for casting the Succubus later anyway. If there is a later. You got 10 mana, you got 3 cards, you got to be able to do something. Yee! Okay, I guess that's not so bad. I didn't need the spell damage that much. This guy was already silenced.
Well played.
Yeah, he's acknowledging defeat. But he's going to let me kill him, so that's nice. If he ends his turn, it's nice. The math says you lose. 5 versus 6. No taunt. Feel free to end your turn. Yeah, he conceded to my catapult. Alright. Well, my Warlock is still going. 6 wins, 1 loss. So this has some chance of beating out my previous best arena. Let's see what happens next time. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, or on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended.